Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 23 of my Barcelona FIFA 16 career mode series. As we are getting into the final episodes of the season as well, today we have got a really important one here. Some big games. We've got the second leg of the semi-final in Champions League to get into the Champions League final, obviously. That is very big, and I do really want to win the Champions League. The league, of course, I'm going to try and win the rest of the games, but we do have to rely on Real Madrid to drop some points as well. Just see how that plays out. We do have to make some changes, though, late in the season. I'm not sure about anyone else, but my players get really tired, and I feel that more in games. Even if some players, they seem to be reasonably fit, actually in the game, especially in the second half, they do feel really sluggish on the ball compared to the start of the season. But that could be realistic as well. But we are into this game now. We play it into Inaki Williams. He's been a good player this season. Like, I've always praised him as like a good signing and all of that. But he is that powerful player. And we've got a free kick here. Unfortunately, though, we don't have too many amazing free kick takers. I did have to rest some players for this game, or I could risk injuries, and we're going to go with Oliver Torres. He's got 77 curve, so I thought that could be reasonable if he can curl it around the wall, and he does. It was a pretty weak free kick compared to others you'd see finding back of the net, but yeah, that was a good free kick. It was good enough anyway. It was good. It wasn't amazing. I was pretty surprised I scored with it because it was fairly low, but the goalkeeper didn't get to it. So well done. I was just surprised I scored with that. Not the best free kick you are going to see. But again, Oliver Torres, it was good enough. And again, we signed him at the start of the season. Only 2 goals, but I felt he was all right. He's an alright player to have in career mode because, of course, he's going to progress, still being a younger player. Like, he's a young first-team player, exactly what you want, and I do like him as a player. That's why I signed him, of course, to play that Barcelona style. So, yeah, he's a good passer, and we've got that lead now as both teams made some changes. It was really not an amazing game, if I'm honest. Like, it was pretty tight just because we didn't have our best players. Like, I didn't play my best game, but after we had that goal, I really just held on to the result. See, Sandro's on. He's playing, getting some game time into him. But yeah, we got the goal, and we held on to our lead, but we couldn't really go on with it. We had 6 shots on target, but yeah, nothing too clear, unfortunately. So, also, another thing as well, I'm trying, as you would have seen there as well, I'm just messing with a few new editing things in terms of transitions, just to freshen up a little bit, so hopefully you enjoy that. But if you look at the results there, Real Madrid actually took the loss, so that gave me some hope. I'm like, oh, we could have a chance to actually win the title as well. I think if they drop one more game, if it's a draw and we win the rest, we'll just have to see. But Champions League, for me, is the Champions League, because I'll be honest, I am going to end this series after the first season, as I've kind of led on to saying that a few times because I want to have more of a challenge, and some of you guys do as well. I've got a really exciting kind of career plan, so I do want to finish with a Champions League win, because if I end up winning Champions League with a lower team in more of a challenge career mode, it might be weird if I couldn't win with Barcelona and then I win with maybe a lower rated team eventually. But anyway, that's completely in the future. That's going to be definitely down the track if in a future career mode. But this is a big game, and it's been very quiet until now. Paul Pogba steps up and strikes an amazing one right there. We had to rely on Pogba, to be honest. Not many players could pull off a shot like that. Even someone like Messi, who's easily, well, no doubt he's our best player in the team, if not the best player in the world, down to opinions with Ronaldo. But yeah, with that power, Suarez did really well there, though. Very impressive. But Pogba, yeah, not many players could come up with that, like, when you need it. First goal in Champions League as well. Don't forget, we did sign him in January. Super signing, and he could actually help us win the Champions League. Important goal there. We're going to go through on away goals, but I wanted to have more goals than Arsenal, and that's the 3rd goal on aggregate as we finished. And Suarez, he has been big for me in recent times, in league games and Champions League here as well, to send us into the Champions League final. Hector Bellerin did really well. I actually brought him on off the bench in this game in the left back position. There's not many players we have to use at the minute. We don't have a lot of options. Even though we don't have major injuries, we've got like Inaki Williams. He's a good player for us. Not the same position, obviously. But yeah, we have so many players I want to give credit to for this season. Like, everyone plays their roles. Like Bellerin, he'll start sometimes at right back, but occasions like this may come on. I don't think I've ever brought him on as a left back, though. But that's what I mean about the certain kind of situation we're in late in the season. A lot of players are not fit as they were at the start of the season. Anyway, so we are going to advance into the Champions League final, regardless of what happens in the final as well. Actually, I haven't even played that yet, and just game by game. Again, I'll talk about that maybe when I start my new series, how I've been playing FIFA of late. But anyway, this is what I mean. Look, my players are so tired. Look at that. Inaki Williams, like I mentioned, he's on the bench. Generally, he does come on as that powerful kind of substitute with his pace and strength. We get some money, not really too important at this stage. We've got a game against Espanyol. See, Real Madrid have played that extra game. So if we win this, we'll only be 1 point away. It is so close. So regardless what happens, I'll be happy I did go all the way with Real Madrid. It will end up being really, really close. And we will be in the Champions League final against Zenit. Surely you'll see that as winnable. So again, regardless what happens in the league, we have got the Spanish Cup final and Champions League final. So it's, in a way, we're almost... if the league was in a final, we'll be in it. I know that doesn't make sense, but like, we're going all the way with Real Madrid, and it will be decided on the final day. So the final day will be decided. So it still has the final, the word final in it. That's good enough for me. So I think I've had a pretty successful season with Barcelona, and especially because I started Barcelona career mode to enjoy it. Like, I wanted to just play with a fun team more than anything. So like I said, just like a fun season to play with the team, you know what I mean? So yeah, as I already mentioned, I will start more of a challenge career mode, and I'll give you more information. I don't want to give too much information because I want it to be a surprise, but yeah, definitely be more challenge than Barcelona is. But Barcelona, for the most part, was a bit for fun for me to have fun playing FIFA, which I've done in this season. So here we're going to lay this off. Pogba to Neymar, and look at all the spaces in Neymar. Unfortunately, it wasn't far away though, but unfortunately he did miss. We do have another opportunity shortly after that. Suarez, good save by their keeper. So we were having opportunities in that first half. Unfortunately, couldn't score. And going towards later in this half, plays into Leo Messi, and Bellerin, like I said, playing that right back position now, finds Pogba. Can he do it again? And oh boy, yes he can. Scores late in a game, and he could win us another one. This occasion could be important 3 points in the league. Paul Pogba, he just shows you, he's like probably one of the best players in FIFA. Obviously, it's easy to say that, but I was going to say best player in FIFA, but then you could argue with Messi, like Ronaldo and other types, but he's probably in the top 5, I like to think, Paul Pogba, in terms of how beastly he is and how he can win you games. No doubt, like Messi, Ronaldo, higher rated, but Pogba can win you games. Obviously, they can, but in a different way, I think, because of his strength and his long shot ability, score so many times. So they do have an opportunity here, and look at that from Asensio. This guy is a talented kid. Check on the replay, and just once more that goal. That was so good. As you can see, they had possession. They put that cross in there, and that was wonderful. I actually rate him a lot. He's a fantastic player, Marco Asensio. 8 goals, backed that up this season in the league. So, yeah, he's only going to be progressing. Well, he would have been progressing. He progresses well in career modes. One of those young talents. And Neymar on the ball now. Could we score a late goal? Neymar in some space, and we do get that goal back to make sure we win. That was so crucial, actually. Like, in that point in time when I was playing though, I'm like, we have to score here. It was all or nothing. Neymar, who's actually been lifting for me. Neymar, maybe first half of the season, not so amazing. And he's got 8 goals in the league so far. Well, going towards the end of the season now. And I think it's not an amazing tally for him, but obviously Messi, Suarez have stepped up with a lot of goals, but Neymar's got some important goals later in the season, like that one here today. That's so valuable. That could be like worth 5 goals in the season or something, because if he didn't take it, we would have only took the draw, and Real Madrid win again. As you can see, they beat Valencia Real Madrid probably deserved the league win, and as you can see here, I mentioned Inaki Williams. Now he picks up an injury, so that could be crucial for some upcoming games. We don't have many games left in the season, just a handful of games. So yeah, this series will come to an end, I think, in a couple more episodes. I'll see. I'll just have to see how, the next episode goes, how many games I can fit in. But we're going to round up this episode now. Papelu, add him to the train, because who knows, I still may play this save for fun, like in the background as a private save. But yeah, I think, especially if I do end up winning the Champions League, I think that will be the major win to end this first season and the series with Barcelona. It was fun for me to play. I started it at a time where I just really needed to do a career mode for fun more than anything. So yeah, I've got a good kind of plan with the new one I'm going to start. Again, I don't want to give away too much, but I just want to let you guys know I've got a really good plan, and you should be excited for it. It'll be really good if you like career modes. But that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.